Thank you, Lord Mayor. Can I start by thanking Councillor Roger Harmer for seconding the report, and I wish him a very speedy recovery, because I understand he's had surgery over Christmas, and I'm very grateful that he was able to turn up today to second the report. Our colleagues in the Conservative Party, we were set a challenge by the Birmingham Post to make politics interesting and not dull, and to stop rambling, but clearly our colleagues on the Conservative side of the chamber have failed. Councillor Deirdre Alden mentioned the fact that the scrutiny structure is such that 3 members of the Conservative group represent the 31 members of their entire group on this council. And she is the lead voice for Conservatives, allegedly on this particular committee. I think she's possibly been called in by the leader of the group to have a go at her for agreeing to these changes. I'm going to have to, Lord Mayor, refer to my iPhone 6 Plus to go through how this particular report, how we came to the conclusion of this report, because everything in this particular report has been agreed by committee. The only thing that isn't in this, that wasn't agreed, was a preface that I wrote myself. In October, the first draft was produced. The Conservative members, led by Councillor Deirdre Alden, had a copy of the first draft. On the 20th of October, there was an informal meeting to discuss this, where all members of the committee were invited. Councillor Deirdre Alden was there. She actually raised a query about the accuracy of printing costs in the report. So she did make a point, but not refer to this amendment that she's brought up today with Gareth Moore. On the 12th of November, a second draft was emailed to all members, and a copy was placed in each and every pigeonhole of members of the committee. Again, Councillor Deirdre Alden didn't say anything, or no other Councillor Storer or Councillor Pears didn't object to this particular report. On the 15th of December, on the 18th of November, there was an informal meeting to discuss this. Councillor Alden did not attend, but she did send her apologies. On the 15th of December, all members were emailed a copy of the report incorporating the changes suggested by the executive, right? So we all sent copies of that. On the 16th of December, after the Cllr review was published formally, we had another meeting. Councillor Deirdre Alden again attended. We discussed the executive's response. We discussed Cllr's commentary and recommendation with respect to ward committees at length. But yet Deirdre didn't say a word. She nodded it through at that particular meeting. She nodded it through. So today to produce this amendment, I'm sorry, it's not worth the paper that it's written on. That is the hypocrisy of the Conservatives on this council. They nod everything through, but in the public debate. And the criticism of live streaming, even though they agree to it, let's talk about live streaming. That has been radical. This has been one of the major changes in terms of engagement that this Labour local authority has led on. That is the honest truth. Let's take an example of what happened over Christmas. Our leader, Sir Albert Bohr, along with his executive, led a web chat that was streamed live and archived set up online. Up to now, over 5,000 views have taken place. Now, colleagues, Lord Mayor, if the leader and the cabinet had gone to each and every one of the 40 wards in this city, let's look at the costs of those particular meetings that would have happened. So 40 meetings in each and every ward, and I can guarantee you one thing, 40 consultations in each and every ward would not have led to 5,000 people turning up across the city. Live streaming is the way forward. It helps engagement, and our colleagues in Billsley are leading the way there. There's no two ways about it. Lord Mayor, Councillor Hunt touched upon the fact with respect to fit for purpose. As I said at the very start of the inquiry, the first thing we said when we were taking evidence, we had to have a test, and the test was the leader's policy statement and the constitution of this council. We believe there are some wards in the city who are fit for purpose, but as a whole, as I said in my speech, as a whole, we do not feel that ward committees in this city are fit for purpose. That's why we're recommending these positive changes. And in terms of, I'm conscious about time, I'm not going to be able to touch upon each and every response, but I will talk about this change in the recommendations following the executive's commentary with respect to any success arrangements. We're not getting, this report is not about getting rid of ward committees, it's about making ward committees stronger for citizens of this city who are the most important people. We in this chamber need to stop thinking that this city revolves around us. This city revolves around the citizens of this city who put us here.
Thank you, Cllr Waseem Zaffar.